that, what can we expect locally here weather-wise?
Yeah, we are still looking at a very stormy setup today, but this is not from the tropics quite yet, but mainly just our usual rainy season pattern. And we are looking at a very wet week ahead. So even though it's unlikely that we actually see tropical development in the Gulf now, we're still looking at the same impacts, which is just a whole lot of rain. We are already seeing some storms on live Doppler radar this morning, sitting about 11 miles off the coast of the Lee County Islands, but I don't expect this storm to come on shore. In fact, it's really almost stationary at this point, but there is a lot of lightning with that if you live on the coast and you're seeing that. So overall, dry over land with temperatures in the low 90s ahead of a very stormy afternoon. Now, more coastal spots will see the storms today than inland, so a bit of a pattern change from the past few days. We'll all stay mostly dry throughout the mid-morning into around 1, starting to see some initial showers, but still pretty manageable. And then here comes higher storm coverage. So this is around the evening commute, and then into tonight, look at this by 6, 7, 8 o'clock around sunset, downpours, lots of lightning and pretty high storm coverage. Not a washout, but very high coverage. And then late into tonight, starting to see those storms starting to wind down once we lose that heating of the day. Temperatures overnight will be down into the upper 70s, and then into tomorrow for your Friday, it's a very similar forecast. So starting out again, mostly dry throughout the morning, but a couple of showers already developing by around noon, and then scattered storms tracking toward the coast heading into tomorrow night. I would say if you've got Friday night plans, dinner plans maybe, late into the evening, have the umbrella handy. We are going to still see rounds of heavy rain, and this again is still associated with just our typical rainy season pattern. When do I expect higher storm coverage to really pick up from that tropical disturbance we're monitoring in the Gulf? That's going to be starting Sunday, lingering even into Wednesday, so the middle of next week. So multiple days where we're looking at a lot of rain and really a short window. So rainfall projections look even a little bit higher today than what guidance was yesterday. And this is significant because our area is so vulnerable to flooding. So up to around 5 to 7 inches along the coast, closer to the disturbance, you're going to see the higher potential for some flooding. Keep in mind for month to date, and I did this for September data because of course we're just starting October. Last month we ran above normal. We actually came in almost 2 inches above normal, but it's been shocking this year. We are so close to seeing our wettest year on record for Southwest Florida. We're not quite in that #1 spot right now, but we've picked up almost 70 inches of rain, and that places us almost 20 inches above normal. So no doubt we are drought free. Our area is more prone to flooding right now. I'm sure you've experienced that for so many of you, even after Helene, seeing some of those impacts from storm surge, but also just how really saturated our area has been. And so heading into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are looking at the potential for flooding. So use a lot of caution this weekend and into early next week if you see flooding on the roads. The good news is I do expect drier air to move in toward the end of next week, and that would be a gradual transition into the dry season. Certainly can't come soon enough. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast.
NBC2.